Happy Monday. Okay, it is clear. I do not know what day of the week it is, but I have been in here today creating my little heart out, and you can see by these hands. So I'm going to get logged into Facebook here real quick. And I know this is a surprise live because apparently that is how I do it these days. So just in case you guys have any questions while we're going along, I want to be logged into Facebook. I'm going to be pretty fast today, at least I think so, for me. But I just got my project done and I am so excited to show you guys. So excited. So, give me 1 second here. And I will be right there. Okie doke. Okay. Hello, Kip and Nona. Hi, Nona. I feel like I've said hello to you recently. So, okay. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, you guys. Surprise. Nothing like a random Monday afternoon class announcement, but I am super excited to show you guys this newest class. So Michelle, who owns Everything Scrapbook and Stamps in Florida, and I are doing a collaboration together, and this is going to be such a fun event. So I think World Card Making Day is like October 2nd. I think so. So this is kind of our, nod to World Card Making Day, except we're going to do it on a Sunday because we both have stores to run. So it's really hard to do big things on a Saturday. So what this is we're each going to do a project, and this is going to be, it's aimed at kind of being a beginner level, intro level mixed media class, but we're going to make a whole project in my portion. And I just talked to Michelle and I probably should have talked to her before I made my portion or my project, because we were going to do where I did part of it and then she did the other part. So you made one big project, but I've already made an entire project. So she's going to have to do something else. Oops. Sorry, Michelle, if you're watching this. So, oh, Lenine, hello. Hi, Judy. Oh, and Mary Wildy. Hello, you guys. And Tammy. So let me tell you guys, this is a company out of England that we're going to be featuring in this one. And so what you're going to get in this class kit is amazing. So you're going to get this boxed magazine that comes with, so it's got 71 different ideas for you to kind of work through, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here for you to play with. Lots and lots of ideas, but of course I didn't use anything from the magazine to make my project. But in the boxed kit for the magazine, you get this giant set of stamps, which I did use. Some of. You get this giant set of stamps. It's pretty awesome. And then you get a stencil, which I used because you can see I only sort of cleaned it. You can tell I really just finished my project. And then you get this cute little poppy die in your kit. Now, the coolest thing in this stamp set is this really, really dynamic poppy. And that's what you're going to see like in your samples in the magazine and stuff. That's what you'll see kind of center stage. But there are some really, really really cool other pieces in here. I probably should have put a white piece behind it. It might make it easier. Maybe a little bit. But you've got this cool alphabet. You've got a vine border. You've got this. You've got some really nice sentiments in here. But I picked for my project, I picked my favorite sentiment. And I'm going to let you guys read it because this one just made me giggle. So what we're going to do is, this is actually a notebook design that we did a series of books. Gosh, was it like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, maybe? I think it was in 2019 because, yeah, then there was the shutdown, and so we didn't really do anything. And it was this series of monthly notebooks that we did. And so I know a number of you guys will know how to put the book together if you did it. But if you've been in the store, you've seen I'm using these books this year, and I absolutely love this book. So I wanted to make the mixed media version of it because if you like to do mixed media, but then you're like, and then what? This is going to give you a cool way to sort of work your stuff into a usable project. So, but before I talk more about that, let me tell you guys about the sprays, okay? So in your kit, you're also going to get 3 sprays. And we are one of the first stores in America to have these sprays. Oh, well, I don't need to unpack this one. This is how, they were so nice. We ordered a bunch of kits, and they actually packed all 3 of the sprays together. So it's ready to go. Everything is here and ready to go for these. But let me show you. These are called Vivids, and they are an ink spray with a mica, okay? And they are so shimmery. They're very, very gorgeous. But they come in these beautiful containers, and these are actually from the makeup industry, I think is what they said. But what it is it's a no clog bottle. And so you can see, because of the way that this works, you don't have any air bubbles in here. I can't remember 100% of what she said, but what happens, you can see, because I've been working on my samples all day. So what happens is as you use up the spray, the bottom actually comes up. So it's like vacuum sealed in here or something like that. I have had absolutely 0 problems with these all day, and they have sprayed amazing. And so the colors that you're going to get with your kit are Blue Satin Sashes, Raindrops on Roses, and Catch a Moonbeam. So you're going to get 3 sprays in here, and these guys retail for $9.99. But we do have all the other colors in stock. So you're going to be getting Catch a Moonbeam, Raindrops on Roses, and Blue Satin Sashes. Those are the 3 that I'm going to be using in my project. And you can see from how much I've used that it's mostly these 2, and that's kind of just how the project worked out. It wasn't one way or the other. You could totally change the colors in your project to be more like purple based if you wanted to switch to these 2 colors, or more green base if you wanted to switch to these 2 colors. That was one of the reasons we chose these 3 colors, because then you can choose whichever route you want to go, because you basically have some primaries. So as you mix them, you can choose kind of your color base for your project. You don't have to do it in this kind of orangey coral that I did. So, but all of these, well, we have to unpack this box, but all of these should be in stock. So there is Sweet as Summer Peaches, there's England's Pasture Green, A Slice of Jam and Bread. The names are the best. A Drop of Golden Sun, Whiskers on Kittens, Fresh Morning Mist, and Perfectly Precious Purple. This is super gorgeous. So we're also going to offer a bundle deal. I have to figure out what it is, but we're going to offer a bundle pricing for the people that are taking the class so that you can get the rest of the colors. There's only 10 colors total. So, you know, getting the whole collection is, you know, a piece of cake. So, but I just am going to give you guys a quick tour. I'm not going to tell you all about what we're going to do because we're going to do a lot of it in class, and there is a number of different layers. But this magazine also comes with some patterned paper. Let's see, you get 32 pages of paper, and there's cutout toppers. I used some of the paper, but not the toppers. You get the stencil, you get the stamps, you also get some rice papers. So I used the rice paper on the spine here, and then that's one of the stamps right there. I love how that one turned out. And then we're going to watercolor that beautiful flower in class. So I'll just kind of flip through this really quick. It's not, you know, nothing in this book is complicated. This is like the perfect project for basically, you know, crafters of all levels. So if you're super experienced with mixed media, you can take this up a notch. I designed this because you can play with these products and then you can turn it into a book that you can use for groceries or to-dos or, you know, writing down happy thoughts or, you know, kind of whatever strikes your fancy. But I have to tell you, I use my books that are this format all the time. So I am excited to kind of reteach you guys how to make that book. So October 3rd, that's a Sunday. It's going to be in a private group. Michelle is going to also be teaching a project of some sort. Since I threw her a curveball, I don't know what she's teaching. But I do know what I'm teaching because I just finished it. So, and we are kind of limited. I mean, I have quite a few kits, but we are, you know, limited to what we've got because they are here and they're ready to ship. August 3rd is only, what, 3 weeks away maybe? So we want to make sure to, that's why I wanted to hop on today and let you guys know so that we can get everybody registered. And if we need to get it out in the mail, we can do that ASAP. So the supplies that you'll need for my project, she's also going to do beginner mixed media. So I don't think there's going to be anything complicated on her supply list as well, but I will go over this really quick. So we've got gesso. I did use quite a bit of gesso, and I'll tell you, I didn't use a heavy body gesso. I just used the Dina Wakley media, her white gesso, which seemed about kind of middle of the road as far as heavy, not heavy goes. And we do have it in little squeezy bottles if you just need some for this kit. And it's not much. It's like maybe $3-4, something like that. A flattish wide brush. So this is what I used. Anything like that'll work. Blender tools and foams. So you guys know what that is. Those guys there. You want a few clean ones to have on hand. I used a stamp positioner. That's just because I used watercolor paper for my cover just to give it a little bit more girth. I don't have watercolor paper on here, but I guess I should put that on here while we're talking about it. I'll put that in optional. Okay. The waterproof ink. So I used the VersaFine Claire Morning Mist, but I also used Nocturne for my sentiment. So you guys can kind of decide which, you know, how you want to do it. Really, your book does not have to look anything like mine. It's just going to be a whole bunch of techniques and just fun and mess. A water brush or a brush with water is fine. Baby wipes and paper towels go without saying. The adhesive sheet, you just need a little piece about this big, or liquid adhesive, but I would recommend the adhesive sheet will make you a little bit happier. And score tape, maybe 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, something like that. Optional, if you want to put a ribbon on your book, then dyeable ribbon or whatever ribbon you have is just fine. I used Hickory Smoke and Vintage Photo just to kind of finalize the edges around my pages. A large sticky grid sheet. So the sticky grid comes in, you know, packages this big or this big, and oftentimes I cut my sticky grid in half. For this project, I actually used a full-size sticky grid. This is optional, but I will tell you it will make things a little bit easier for what I'm going to have you do with your paper. You need watercolor paper, and you will need, I would say, maybe 6 or 7 sheets copy paper. That's one of the papers you're going to use for pages in your book, just because you can't have your book too thick, otherwise it just gets a little bulky and the pages don't turn. So we're going to use copy paper, and let's see, you'll also need a stapler for the hinge. I think that's probably it. If I think of anything else, it's nothing revolutionary, so you guys should be fine. Oh, I know what else. This is totally optional. If you have a heat laminator, I'm going to show you a trick in class with that, and you may be happy that you have it. If you don't have it, absolutely don't worry about it. Not a big deal. Okay, you guys, do you have any questions? This is virtual. Lenine, let me go back and look. It's going to be virtual. Michelle's store is in Florida, so she's going to teach from Florida, and I am going to teach from here. We will be in the same group, so there will be people from our store and their store. She opened registration a while ago because she's more on the ball, but she did not show what her project is. So, but you guys, I think you are gonna love, love, love this. Tammy, did you see your name in my book? That's funny. Yeah. So, anyways, if you guys have any questions, I don't have a write-up done yet because I literally just finished this, but it will be in the class's newsletter and it will be open for registration come Wednesday. And the kits are here. Everything is here. So this one is not going to be a class that has any like day issues. You know, some of the ones that I do a virtual trade show and I don't know exactly when it's coming, so we pick kind of an arbitrary date. This one is October 3rd. If you can't make that day, but you still want to participate, you can totally watch this later. No. This is one project. Okay. Let me see. Are we going to buy another kit for Michelle's project? No. Michelle is going to teach from the same kit. So she will be using the same sprays. She will be using the same stamps, the same stencil, the same die. I don't know what else she's going to use in that. If she will use the same papers. Everything that you get here will also be used for hers. You may need like, you know, watercolor paper or something like that as well. But everything is based on this kit. So you're going to get basically the two of us. 2 for the price of 1 is, I think it's really fun. And Michelle knows a lot about mixed media. So I just kind of played with what was in front of me and didn't grab a whole lot of extra supplies. And I love, love, love how it turned out. So I think you guys are going to really, really like this class. And I think you guys are super gonna love these because these are awesome. I really, really liked them today. So, and they're so pretty. All right, you guys, I am going to pop off because I think I've given you all the information in my head and I've showed you my hands lots and lots of times. So anyways, I hope that we will talk to you soon and let me know if you've got any more questions. I may or may not have an answer. That's kind of how it goes, right? All right. Thanks, you guys. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.